Hi guys, and welcome to this special Deluxe Experience stream. As I said on Discord and on Reddit, or I didn't say on Discord because I yet have to. I'm going for top 100, and because I needed some fights, I decided to do it live. So let's post on Discord and we will go starting in a second. I didn't have any time to play during the day, so I even ended up storing some energy. And as you can see, I just bought 3 energy and I'm over 10. But I will waste anyway some energy during the day, during the evening, so it's no point in having to rush it. Let me post on Discord and we will go deep. Here we are. So, back again. We are barely outside top 100. We should be fine at 2,900 as of top 10, top 100. And let's go and beat some guys. So, in this board, I'm not scared of anyone. Orgom is usually this kind of full evasion team. Okay, so this team is scary because, you know, Red Robin and Etrigan, but we will try to, you know, avoid it and win it. And while talking with some friends on Discord, I was wondering if it was the case to start, let's say, a music-based stream. Where you can suggest some music, or I can have my background music in addition to the sounds of the game and the stuff that I say. So if you really want it, tell that in chat or let me know so I can maybe start doing this from the next one. So here we have an Etrian which is not buffed. And he lost some health. I suppose it's to power go. So I just need to buff on my own Etrian. He has a stack of true sight, so we should be fine. And here I'm trying to kill Red Robin because it will buff my own Etrian, and this means that I will be able to kill Steppenwolf or whoever stays alive. And here we don't want Power Girl to do more damage, so we will just apply some damage on her and have her attack Superman. And we are fine because this will probably kill Power Girl. Hi Dulot, hi Ogre. All is fine. I'm trying not to be phased out of top 100, but I hope it's not the case. This week was, let's say, a bit of a... Oh shoot, we lost 1 star. Okay, was a bit of a strange one because I didn't have that much time to play during the week. So I ended up skipping completely the Red Robin event because I didn't need the more than 60 shards. And the top 100, I think that I played like 1 board each day just for the 27 fights, you know, the quest. That's it. So, as I suppose, Orgom is this Batgirl, Harlequin Majester. Yeah, you needed the Aquaman shards. I have him already at L4, so I was racking up shards for the eventual L5. But at this moment, I think that it's something that I'm not gonna achieve soon enough. Because I don't even have him upgraded to L4 because I'm lacking the legendary essence. And thus it's just It's just a long time project, but it's a fun one to have. So I am missing all my hits because I got debuffed by Superman on turn 1. Thus not allowing my Steppenwolf in giving the hit chance up on Power Girl. I will try and kill her right now, so my own Atrigan will be able to kill some of them, and I will taunt here because everyone will go for the AoE, but if I can prevent it, he will not be able to kill my Power Girl, unless, you know, through sight. So let's keep applying some damage on Hedrigan, and, you know, we hope for a crit that we don't get. Yeah, but you have the good L3, I have the leadership one, so I don't know if it's good. And I didn't even miss on Batgirl. Sure. I just ruined it. Because, you know, Enrigan right now is buffed. And I have to just go like this. And hope that I hit Superman and kill him. So let's try. If I have crit chance up, I can try and kill. No, let's just kill Superman. I'm losing star because of this, but you know, sometimes you have to just go with it. And I suppose that I can kill Batgirl with Superman and Steppenwolf. And that's why I'm not going on her with my own Etrigan. Yeah, I will get the number 2 as my next pick, and I will leave the number 3, the turn meter down on all team with the AoE, because it's so gated that I don't know if it's worth. And here I want to apply some buff immunity and heal immunity on him. So if he kills my Steppenwolf, he won't be able to heal up to full, and he's dead anyway. Horogom is usually one of the guys that is playing these Black Canary Batgirl teams. They are pretty non-conventional, and I like it. Yeah. So it's the 4th. Yes, it's the 4th one. I have him here. And as you can see, I have the shards and the legendary essence, but I prefer to spend those on Red Robin and Doomsday. And yes, he's not even fully skilled. And the Maelstrom one is nice to have, but is so gated that I may not even end up using. And let's mute the Discord. So let's go back here. I need some rings, man. I'm waiting for Grodd today, and if he's nice, I will just skill up him to full. And if it's not, I will probably end up waiting for the next month announcement, and then I will skill up him. So let's keep going. I have to remember to check for the energy in the shop. I think that's Aquaman. We already talked about this with Daniel. But I think Aquaman, with the resistance that he provides at the start of the battle, with the immunity to crit, the ability to stun and apply 4 bleeds, is just so good to have in this precise meta moment. So the issue is that he is blue, or Mystic if you want to call him. And thus, those stupid Red Robin meta team will just slaughter him. But beside that, he's so fun. Yeah, Grodd sounds like a counter for Hetrigan. But I don't know. He seems so needy, because you need a team composed exactly of a stunner, and then you want someone that has the ability to revive, because you want to capitalize on his fourth ability, or the leadership. I can remember is the one that is based on upon the revives, and that's, you may end up, let's say, having to build around, which is not something that is not worth, because it's nice. But when one of his ability relies on him being in a team with guys that dies, it just loses the purpose to me, because the star system won't allow it. Even though I've noticed something strange, and Michael did notice it too. Sometimes the only one that revives is Swamp Thing, and you still get a 3-star. I don't know if it's only Swamp Thing, if it's bugged in some way, because in Red Alert, Swamp Thing is the only one that can rest once, while Lobo can rest 1 million times. So if he rests once, you won't be able to have him rest in another battle. I don't know. I just need to have him on video, so I can, let's say, have proof and show it to Warner Bros. As usual, I always say that because it's part of the stream and whatever. If you were following before, or if you can, please follow here, because we need that for the custom emote and some other Twitch stuff that came with 15 followers. So it's not a paid subscription, just the follow. Superman is tanking, and it's okay. I don't want to hit Cyborg. I will hit him with the AoE, so I will go on yeah, let's go on Z, and hopefully we don't kill her. Yes, it's okay. And then this AoE should kill Cyborg, bring Huntress down enough that I can kill her on the next turn. So let's keep hitting that Deathstroke, because you know what will happen if we kill someone else. We'll just capitalize on the stupid strengths up and whatever. So let's try and bring him down. We are not scared now of those strengths and awareness, because we have both Superman and Power Girl taunting. And this was a mistake, because I won't have the time to taunt on Superman. So it seems that I did. Power Girl is faster, and we should be able to kill him. Yep. So again, let me check if I got the energy in the social part. I have the PvP energy, so yes, I will need to buy that before I go to bed. And this is easy. Let's go like this. And as soon as I am into, let's say, 19 or 80, I will start playing some weird combos or whatever. I just want to be in top 100 as soon as possible, because I know that in the very end of the evening, I will start being nervous or scared, or just unable to think clearly. So I need to be, let's say, safe before I go there. So this Arcus has just so many stacks of that immunity that means that for 2 turns it will be a mess. And there's nothing that I can do here beside passing up the turns. There's no point in attacking or doing anything. Then he usually buff up and attacks on the next turn. So let's kill him. Okay, so let's tweet Dong with this strange Constantine team. I'm starting to see more and more of this penguin around. I don't know if it's because he was a freebie. Or whatever, but I'm starting to see his L3 or 4 around a lot. So I'm not really scared about them. And the only taunter they have is Power Girl. But Constantine can be a mess because he will be able to, nope, never mind, forget that. He was not even taunter. So let's just go randomly like this. Yeah, Penguin is way bulky than I remember him. And that too is so nice. The issue is that he's so slow and he was so let's say bad positioned in a moment where I didn't have any way to upgrade him directly, and that's the reason where I'm not having him in my roster. I think he's geared 0 or something like that, and the fact that he stole the buffs, as you can see, he just stole the strength up and that immunity from Superman. $120? Really? He was the slowest on there. I will meet him again. Because if it's 120, he's nearly as fast as Cheetah in gear 10, which is 119. Yeah, Danny's fastish. Let me check my own penguin. Yes, he is gear 4, no skills. He is able to get to L4 as every other guy. Monthly guy, and this is what I was talking about before. The steal 2 buffs from the target is an hell of a skill. It's really nice, and this turn meter down by 20% on his hench attack is so cool. The issue that is just that. So I was saying, let's go to the shop. Okay, let's buy this for later, because I will forget. And then let's clear the last. So it's as fast as Superman. Oh, nice. And if he has the same gear set as Supes, it means that he's tanky as him. I need to level. You know, as much as I love the, let's say, non-brawler red. So having some red that do something beside punching in your face is something that I want to have. So I may probably end up leveling him up, which can be fun. Here I will risk Red Robin. The issue here is that the stupid Croc will probably mess with me, and one thing is able to kill Power Girl from the start. So my idea is to neutralize. I need to go with the AoE on Croc and pray for the best, because you know the buff immunity and the stealing of the strengths up means that my Power Girl won't be enough. So let's apply some damage here. Let's buff up. And we don't want to taunt up here because there's no point. Croc with an auto attack will just steal our buffs. Yes, and the buff immunity means that I won't be able to apply my own strengths up or whatever. So right now I want to yeah, I think that the best thing here is to attack JC. Right now I want to try and stun so what I can do here is to is to try and stun someone, taunt up, which is no good because you know JC will do the AoE and then Croc will steal everything. But I will need to stun JC or hopefully kill her with Etrigan. And I failed. This means that Soups will get the buff up, and I still need to kill Jessica Cruz before she goes crazy. Yeah, that's what happens. And let's kill Jessica Cruz. Looking for my Croc, I haven't gear. The issue with Croc is that he is such a troll. Because you know you will end up having your best guys attacking him and messing up with your team. So Hadrian should be faster than Swan Thing, and I should be able to kill him before he goes. Let's see if I can apply some damage here. Yep, he's dead. And you obviously he was protected, so let's try and kill Clayface. And I have now a chance to try and kill Swan Thing with my own Swan Thing and his tree. But I suppose it's better if I just taunt here and go with the healing immunity right now on Swan Thing and kill him with on my turn with Atrian. I could have wasted the healing immunity because you know you cannot kill him. You may not end up killing him in one hit. And invisible for me and focus on purges. Yeah, but the issue is not when you know it's the AoE, because Clayface will usually start up with his AoE if there's not a ton. Power Girl will start with the AoE. So many guys will start with an AoE. Even Hetrigan will start with an AoE. And sometimes you don't have what it's needed to kill, to mess with the taunt. So I need, what I need is 60 point to get there. And this board is horrible. So we have still 1 hour and a half. Let's go. And yeah, Katana can be scary, but we will have to swallow up, and if we lose, we lose. But she's not in the leadership position, so she doesn't have the increased health and whatever. And Power Girl should be able to withstand her first punch and kill everyone with the AoE. So let's... Power Girl will see a killer before she can AoE. If it works for you. I usually cannot kill her before her AoE because, you know... yeah, I prefer... it's not that I prefer. I'm starting to stream on Twitch because it seems like a faster and more interactive with the audience, because you will get faster response compared to YouTube. And the issue with Twitch against YouTube is that so let's just stun her. The issue with Twitch against YouTube is that on Twitch there's no, let's say, official presence from Warner Bros. While on YouTube they have their own channel. So you know, people can go there, search for something, while Twitch, it's more niche, it's more for, let's say, a gamer audience or whatever. I'm trying to give Twitch a try. I'm a viewer on Twitch since I think the early days of Twitch, because I used to follow every MOBA that I played, and then World of Warcraft, the arena PvP part, and so on. But the issue, that I said, Twitch is more of a, let's say, a nerdy department, while YouTube, I think that even my grandmother knows of YouTube, and that's the issue. Maybe my grandmother doesn't know it, but you get the gist of my reasoning. And that's why I started on YouTube at first, and as I saw that people were okay, sorry, I was scared for a moment by that that Arcus. So do you think that I will be able to hit her? Yep. I was saying, the point with Twitch is that seems like more the nerdy one, and as I saw that people were interested in what I had to, let's say or even propose on YouTube, I decided to test the Twitch stream and see if I have a similar response. So again, help me get to the 15 subscriber here so we can get the custom emotes, and I want my Superman custom emote. Stun with Aquaman, Purge with Hood. Okay, then just punch her. okay, that's a reasonable strategy. So let's taunt with Superman, so no one dies here. And he will. I used to... my strategy with my bleed team was to purge her with DOJ, have everyone turn meter up and buff it up with Cheetah. Purge her with the stun, the lasso from DOJ, and then kill her with Siren, and hopefully the rest of the world was dead too. That was my that was my tactic with my Elder Gear 10 Bleed Team. I say Gear 10 because I use that a lot in Gear 10. In Gear 11 it's the same, just I've not even used it since then, because I think that Shira was one of my latest Gear 11 addiction. So usually the same old. Power Girl get debuffed on turn 1. Red Robin goes crazy where he shouldn't go. So let's keep taunting. And we were lucky he didn't use his first. One of the best thing that can happen is Mirror Master keeping your Superman at turn 0, because as soon as you kill the opponent Red Robin, he won't be able to debuff him and purge him, so it will be an invincible Superman. But we have to kill that stupid Red Robin. So let's he here. Clayface will heal, I know that. I will need the debuff immunity from Superman and healing immunity from Superman to be able to kill Clayface eventually. And this is no good because, you know, I don't want that stupid DS to be able to kill. And the Banshister, it's awesome because you don't need to actually purge anything to proc his third. So if you use the Banshee on someone that doesn't have any kind of buff, the move will still trigger. So let's do like this. There's no point in doing anything else. Let's clear some stuff from Superman. And there's no point in... I just need to wait for him to lose the damage immunity, which is 2 turns. So one is gone and the other one is gone now. And let's try and kill him. Yeah, that stare is so quick to recover that you can use it like every other turn. And it's so nice. Yeah. If you use a purging move, even if there is nothing, you still proc it. And I think that it's broken if you go with something like Clayface, Robin, Red Robin, and Banshee, because you will proc it every turn with the Red Robin automatic attack. So we don't need to apply the healing immunity on anyone. We can save it for Hedrigan, but he's behind Taunters, so we can go like this and wait for the proper moment. We want to buff up here. We'll still retain the death immunity, and then hopefully Steppenwolf will be able to give us the crit chance up. Yeah, I think it's the basic attack that it's counted. It procs a lot, especially on defense. So the AoE from Hedrigan should kill a couple of them, or everyone, because of this. Let's taunt up anyway, just to be sure. And this should kill everyone. It's not that is something that we know for sure. But seems that from the evidence that we got over the month, that in defense the proc rates are nearly doubled. So this means that that stupid 30% becomes like 60, and it's not even there. I've seen Red Robin attack every turn twice for a whole game. Let's kill Swampy as soon as possible, and this should be the end of the game because they are low gear. Yep. I think that both Grodd and Banshee have been a letdown for everyone because, you know, when you read the kit and you see the occasional Grodd, because the majority of us will have him today, when you read this kit and you see Banshee in action, you won't see the sheer damage that Etrigan or Power Girl or even Red Hood or Red Robin can shelve. So you think that they are, let's say, subpar. I want to apply the buff immunity on Arceus, so if he goes for the issue challenge, it won't be that big of an issue. And let's just buff up here. So Banshee is nice, but seems that as she doesn't do that much damage, people are just not considering her. And she has a nice kit, and as I said, the number 2 is so nice to have, because, I said it many times, seems like a better Dr. Fate in some ways. So that's why I'm valuing her so high. The only issue that I have with her is that she's the let's kill the OJ. She's the next blue, and I already geared up in the last month Swamp Thing, Constantine, Etrigan, and another blue will means that I will be heavily skewed to an affinity, while I have so few reds. Yeah. I'm with you, Ogre, because, you know, it's when you see the big number on screen, you have that sensation of power that make you feel better, make you feel fine, make you happy, and that's you want to see high damaging character. But to be honest, I just like Red Hood, for example. I like even Superman, because, you know, you have some kind of utility, and you need a proper setup for him to be, let's say, good enough. But people, again, only care about damage or big numbers or whatever, and thus it's a shame. To be honest, I was talking today with Dio Brando on Discord, and we ended up talking about some new buff, debuff, or character that you wanted to maybe to see, and he thought, what if they had purge immunity, so you cannot be purged in any way, or we even talked about, fights that don't end in just one character having 10 million intelligence up and not being able to be answered. Yeah, purge immunity on Doomsday. I'm happy. I'm an happy guy. So we have a baby Lobo that we have to kill, and Constantine. So let's go with the same team. To be honest, and he said, what are the guys that you want as the board clear and the rework? And I said that I wanted White Lantern Sinestro as the board clear, and I wanted Yellow Lantern as the rework. The red one should be a red month, because we need tomorrow. Next month will be a red month, physical month. The red month will be Atrocitus, and then you will have maybe Kyle, or please not the stupid Guy Gardner, because I cannot fathom that. I don't like Guy, but one of those. Lantern Mount. Yeah, hi Jess. We are talking. He said, "What you want to see?" And then he ended up with some weird characters that he wanted to see. He wanted to have Thomas Wayne Batman. You know, the one from Flashpoint. He wanted to have crippled Barbara as in Oracle. Yeah, Jon Stewart is yeah. The issue with Jon Stewart is that if you put the healing immunity and buff immunity on him with Superman, you just shut him up in 1 second. Let's try and stun flash. So we need to just apply some damage. We don't care. Constantine will just kill someone sooner or later. And as of Raven rework, I think that's something that can happen, because they removed Raven from the shop. You know, the Alliance one a couple of months ago. And that's the same move that they had with Superman. And then, maybe. No, we don't need another Batman. We don't need it at all. Stupid Constantine. But it's not something that is commonly asked. Thomas Wayne Batman is not common. Everyone says, give me this kind or this other kind. But Thomas Wayne, I think, is the second time that someone asked for it. I'd like to see the Lantern Mount. And in the past month, when the the Etrigan Constantine mount springed up after the, let's say, failure of the previous one, I talked with Stanner, and she kinds of said that they knew that people were fed up. No, Constantine, yeah. Because I don't think Constantine is stupid. He's one of the best characters in the game. But I was trying to build a sentence in my head, and it went all in the wrong place. As I said, John Constantine, before the John Constantine, we had the Batman mount again. And everyone was so... I don't want to use some strange words, offensive words, but she said that they knew that people were fed up with Batman content, and that it's nice to have understood that let's try and kill no one. At least remove the buff immunity on the overheal on him. As they knew that people were fed. Sorry, I'm rambling again on the same thought because I'm trying to play in the meantime. But it was useful to understand that people wanted some lantern content. So I won't say that it's next month or in a 2 or so, but I think that they got the message. So I suppose that sooner than later we will have some lantern month. I hope before the summer. Thank you, Green Arrow. Thank you. So let's try and punch Bane, because it's the only thing that we can do. And again, the turn here means that my Swan Thing can kill Superman, and I will be able to apply Superman healing immunity on Swan Thing and kill it with Etrian. If Green Arrow doesn't kill my Etrian before. So Superman cannot be back, and I should be able to kill. So let's try and kill Bane. Not again. Let's try and kill Bane. Yup, on the third time. Jess, how's it working Twitch for you today? Because I know that you have some, let's say, connection issues on Twitch. This was greedy, because right now Green Arrow can kill some of my blues. Probably Swan Thing. This was a lot greedy. So let's don't tap here. And this means that he should lose the death immunity on the next turn, and I should be able to kill him without losing a star. Yes. Oh, fine. So you can watch my streams. I'm happy about that. So I think that I'm still outside top 100 at the end of this board. Lost Yatsuga? Nope. Yakuza? Nope. This guy has this team, which I hope to tackle with Swan Thing. At the end of this board I should be still 110, I suppose. And Power Girl didn't have the taunt up. Oh, nice. Let's try and stun. Yup, we did stun him. So we have no fear that we will get the... And please explain me why that stupid Etrigan didn't use his AoE and didn't even crit. They have a bunch of crit chance up on them, and they didn't crit once. So Power Girl has 1 strength up. I should be able to hit her, but let's go safely and hit Steppenwolf and try and apply. So here, if I go on, you know, that Etrigan has the crit chance up, so I want him to be enraged. to be able not to die to the AoE. And that's fine. Twitch is good. I used to... I started... Oh, simple. Okay. Yeah, just run for top 1,500. Good luck. I think Jazz is in the same boat. And as of Twitch, I think that, as I said, I'm used to watch streams on Twitch. But I hope that... yeah, I know. I hope that people will, let's say, respond to my streams as they did on YouTube here, because you need the follower to be able to do your content. So let's try and let's don't tap here. There's no point in doing anything else. And yeah, let's try and stun. So right now I want to try and kill Clayface. Yes. The issue if I didn't kill Clayface, yeah, that's my point. I want as many people as possible to start watching me on Twitch and realize that this is a good platform to watch the game. And maybe in a month or two, we can have, let's say, raids to other Twitch streamer on DCL. And there's a friend from my alliance, which is Max Scotty, Mrs. Scotty Mac. I will give him your. I will give his stream here on Twitch, but he's not streaming as constantly later on. Let me find him. Scotty. Working for the others. Following? Just give me a moment, I'm trying to catch with Scotty stream. Here is... This is his stream, so check him. He has some old videos, and yep. And he is a nice guy from our alliance. So if we can, let's say, have the order the order of of streams, we can move from one content creator to the other, and so on. Sometimes you get so 104, we still need, let's say, 17 point just to be there, and we will start toying around with teams. Sometimes you get so angry at someone. To me, it happens with Insane God, or those stupid, crazy, stupid Red Robin Robin teams. So you want to end up a winner at the end of the day, and that's why I spend even 5 energy on that. I need to check my mail, 1 second please. This is important. Okay. I was saying. Okay. Sometimes you get so angry at someone, and then you had to win. The other time, I was on the couch with my girlfriend. I think 3 days ago, and I was playing against that stupid insane god Robin team, which I say that it's stupid because it requires no skill on defense. You have just to be lucky that their turn order just is screwed up, because whatever they do, it's like just horrible. They will end up starting on your worst target. They will put debuff immunity on your Superman, buff immunity on your Superman. They will put turn meter up on Clayface and steal that damage immunity on that immunity. It's just a mess. Okay. So I got a friend message on Twitch and I was trying to understand what it was. And this team is able to just destroy my own, because, you know, they have so many healing immunity that can counter everything that I do. Let's apply some. It's risky. I want to, you know, apply buff immunity on Superman so he won't taunt. But he usually has 3 openers. One is just a simple punch. The second one is him buffing and taunting, and which is what I want to prevent. And the third one is just he applies healing immunity and buff immunity on Power Girl. So I have a 33% chance to just be screwed up if I do this, and I'm pretty sure that it's what will happen. He will just attack. So let's try and buff up, because if he taunts, I still have the True Sight on next turn. Yes, as you can see, he did taunt. And then we will go with our cute Etrigan on Dr. Fate. And sadly, no one is being critted. So Superman taunt didn't apply. I need this kill. And I didn't get it. Okay. So let's try and heal. Apply mending on Power Girl, because it will save her from the death from the blitz. And let's try and kill Superman here, just to buff up our own Etrigan. It's fine. Superman is dead, you know, that stupid Swan Thing do this kind of things. And let's try and bring Green Arrow down. We want to just attack him. No, we want to taunt here. It's a risky move because, you know, Swan Thing will be able to kill her in the next turn. But it's the only thing that we can do in this moment. So let's apply some bleeds on... So I have 2 greens here that I can easily kill. And this should kill at least 2 of them. And the AoE from Etrigan should kill everyone else. Yes. So we lost Superman in the process, but it went smoothly. I was scared of all those healing immunity because, you know, they prevented Power Girl and Superman both from reviving and doing their jobs, which is healing themselves. We are exactly 100. So another couple of games. What a funny team. So here, what I want to do is nothing. Let's go like this. Would you prefer some kind of music in the background instead of my rambling or whatever? And Jess will probably, knowing me, will say, "Not your music, please." So let's try and buff up here. See ya later, Ogre. Probably in the morning for me. Thank you for being here, by the way. I prefer you singing. Okay, music will be... Hi, Chief Bizzle. Welcome to the stream. What kind of music would you like to listen to? I'm just doing this kind of, let's say, data gathering for the next time. Because today I'm not, let's say, organized enough to have the music on stream. But at least I can, you know, put up some kind of playlist for the stream. So let's taunt up with Superman. You started playing today, so this is some kind of self-promotion. I will link you to the YouTube channel, which is this one. And there's a playlist that I will link you in a second, which is called The Beginner Experience. There you can find some, let's say, basic advices on how to, let's say, not waste your resources. This is the playlist. Not waste your resources and, let's say, min-max stuff. You probably don't want to do that at the start of the game, but the information about, let's say, not wasting your money, your gems on the packs, or the best way to, let's say, tackle the event, it's something that is good to know, because we all did wrong thing at the very first of the game. For example, one thing that no one will have said to me when I started is that there was this Reddit, let's say, universe behind the game, filled with nice people that did publish the PSA Yeah, Jess, but you are, let's say, an unrecoverable case. So I was saying on Reddit, I will link the Reddit too. And there are, for starter, there's the Warner Bros. Presence in some content management guys and girls, because Stunner is a girl. So you can interact with them. And secondly, there's this Sawason kind of group composed by the guy called Ogre Barbarian here that you may read in the chat before. DP. They are two of the moderator on Reddit, and they're Daniel DP0247 as a staple, let's say, articles describing if the various packages that you see in the game are worth buying or not. So you can understand when there's something worth buying or if it's maybe a pass. 40k damage on Superman. Thank you, Constantine. And he is only gear 10. I was saying, Daniel will do this kind of content where he advises you what to buy, while Ogre Barbarian is doing various series showcasing in-depth videos on single characters and how they work. So you can check if, let's say, Batman. Yeah, I know that Constantine will just destroy me. I've lost 3 points just for him. You can understand if, let's say, Batman Caped Crusader is one character that you'd like to play with, or if you are more like me, where you don't like brawlers or brutal damage, but you will like something like a controlling kind of guys, taunters and whatnot. Let's say you don't want the game just to end in one turn. You want the game to take a little longer. So we are in rank 99. We have to, let's say, play fastly because we are risking it. So let's try and go with the different team. Good night, Lucky Man. Thank you for being here. As said, we want to go quickly. So the plan here is to kill and bleed Mira. So POT won't be able to destroy my team on turn 1 because she will need to apply the purge buff on everyone. Right now she won't attack twice, and this will apply 3 intelligence down on everyone, which still prevent her from going there. And the buff immunity on Bane means that I will be able to kill him soon enough. So I will keep applying buff immunity on Bane, and I will try to kill POT first. So she did hit me, and let's try and kill POT. Killing her means that I will get some turn meter up, and it's good for us. So let's go on Catwoman here, because as soon as POT will die, I will get some turn meter back, and this means that Bane won't be able to heal himself. True Sight means that I will be able to kill Catwoman if I can hit her. And she's dead. And let's try now and kill this Bane with a double hit from Etrigan. He's dead. So I suggest to level up your Civil Banshee for one simple reason. She's not one of the best character in the game because she, for a starter, for a starting player, doesn't do anything good enough on her own. 1 second. She doesn't do anything good enough on her own, but she has an interesting kit where she is able to fill some spot in your team. And as a starting player, you want to get as many shards as you can from the events, which they may be the Doomsday one or the monthly event, Silver Banshee. The most important reason of this is that every month you will have a monthly event. This month, as I said, is Silver Banshee. And that character will be able to be used on the next month, being buffed in the process and helping you complete and going deeper and deeper into the event. So the very first time you do a monthly event, you will probably end up doing a few nodes and then stopping them. And after a couple of months, you will notice that every hero that you gained in the previous one is helping you to reach higher and higher nodes. So the best reason I'm saying you please level up your Civil Banshee is exactly because of this, because it will help you go deeper the next month. As of her kit, she has a pretty good kit because she does damage with her 2 and apply healing immunity. But to be honest, as I said, she's not amazingly good at doing damage. And the good thing is that the bleed do scale with your opponents. So they will do more and more damage as they have more and more health. Because it's a fixed percent of her health is always fixed. So if they are level 1 or level 10 or level 1000, they will just get the same amount of damage. $18k, another team. Let's go like this. Sorry if it took long, but I am one kind of guy that talks a lot because I try to always I always try to be thorough. So I tend to explain the little details that maybe are not so known. I'm going to have more videos. Yeah, I think that Silver Banshee is gross in a bleeding team because she will be permanently hidden with invisibility. And if you can protect her in some way, may it be with Lobo or maybe you are using your Constantine in your bleed team. So your bleed team is Constantine, Shioben, and then I don't know, Siren and Chemo. And if you apply the taunt on Chemo, Lobo with legendary 1, no, you don't need legendary 1 with Lobo. If you have that, it's good. You just need is 3 and it's 2, the taunt. But if you don't have him, you can use Chemo. Chemo is easy to farm. It's in the PvP pack, so it's even easier to farm. And he has a legendary. He has an ability that if you just touch him, you will get some bleeds. And he has permanent bleeds. So applying the taunt on him with Constantine means that they will get some bleeds on turn 1. and that's something that you don't want to pass up. So giving chemo may be a good option. You know, you were asking today for option to guys to bring to your gear level. Yeah, just bring him to L. Let's try and kill Harlequin Magister. Yes. So let's don't up on Superman because Cheetah won't be able to kill him. And here I cannot attack anyone else, so let's just AoE because of the crit and the intelligence tap. And this means that if I can attack here I just want the AoE. I was saying that if I can attack Hal Jordan, he won't be able to stun my guys, but it's better if I just AoE here. Let's stun him if we can. Yes, we did. And let's kill him. And Etrigan will kill everyone else. Which is just Cheetah, but you know. So we have 45 minutes, and I think that I am still on the 90-ish point. Quicker? Top heroes? Yeah, 91, and the last position is 30 points behind me. So I'm not safe, because, you know, right now people will go crazy. As you can see, they are already attacking me because of top 100. You know, Jazz here is one guy that is in gear 8 and is pondering if it's worth to increase his boards and get to gear, let's say 9 or 10 or whatever. And just to explain what gear is to Chief Beazle, you talk about gear 10 or gear 11 or gear whatever when you refer to the actual power of a character, because you will read about that in the videos. But the main distinctive character of a the main distinctive trait of a character is his gear, and there are at the moment, let's say, 3 ranks of gear. Yeah, Gergi. Top 10, top 100. Yeah. I get your point. You were right behind me yesterday, and then you climbed it up to 35. Wow, you grinded a lot. I was saying there are 3 tiers of gear. The top-notch gear is gear 11. Let me kill. Yeah, let me try against this price, and I will explain with the images in a second. There are 3 tiers of gear. The top-notch is gear 11, which is the end game at the moment. The second tier is gear 10, which is, let's say, not enough, but it's enough that if you have some gear 10 and a bunch of, let's say, some gear 11 and a bunch of gear 10, you can play in what we call the big leagues, which is top 10, top 35, or top 100. And the last part is the behind top 1500. So it's let's say the. Let me check if she has the taunt up. No, she didn't. So let's apply the healing immunity on Swamp Thing because I want him to die. And obviously Red Robin attacked the wrong target possible. So let's kill Swamp Thing. I was saying the The gear is what defines your roster, because you will be able to get in higher leagues with just a bunch of low-level guys, or you will tank up and get to lower leagues if you lose on purpose. And that's something strange, but many people are doing that because you want to collect, let's say, board clear shards and whatnot. So I will show you what gears level means. It's easy to understand, but if I can show with graphically, let's say, I think it's easier. Let me collect this. So right now, as you can see, I'm in this league, which is All-Star 2, which is top 100. And usually here, you will find guys that have team of 30k, around 30k, with gear like this, gear level 11, level 11, level 11, okay? While gear 10 is something like this, okay? It's easier to understand. This is a gear 7, for example, and so on. And gear is the most important defining part of a character, because everything will scale up with gear. Your health pool will scale up with gear. Your damage will scale up with gear mainly, and then will scale up with skills. So it's more important for you to have a gear 10 level 1, it's not possible, level 1 character, then have a level 80 gear 0 character. The gear 10 level 1 will do way more damage than the other one. So it's important to level up your gear first and then think about the level and then the skills. It's not completely true, and it's not because, you know, some skills have a fixed modifier, like apply 1 bleeds, 2 bleeds, 3 bleeds, while some other skills have a percent multiplier where they say increase your damage by 15%. Thus, having those skills increased to a higher level means that that 15% will scale more and more. So it will scale more and more. And the point is that the gear will allow you basically to stay alive, which is the most important thing in this game. Because if you stay alive in a given tier, you will be able to do your damage, do your, let's say, focus on your plan. As they used to say in World of Warcraft, a dead DPS is no DPS. So the first and foremost thing is get your health up high enough that you are able to survive the initial onslaught. Because that's the whole point. Stupid tubes is killing my guys like this. Yeah, bye bye, Power Girl. Let's don't tap. Okay. One trick that people used to do when they are, let's say, in gear 8, like Jazz, is to play up to what you can do in PvP. And let's say you can play in a comfortable level up to rank 10,000. And then you breach into the rank 5,000. And the point is that when you breach in that league, you will end up being paired with stronger opponents. And it's harder and harder to play there. So you will just end up losing. And that's the whole point. when you are in that league, you want to wait until the very last minute to collect your shards and capitalize as much as you can on that position. But I think that I will have, with the help of some friends, a couple of videos or screenshots describing this exact, let's say, caveat. No, don't kill me, my Etrigan, please. So, this should mean that I have to taunt here. Because if not, Superman will die. And this is a bit of an issue, because I wanted to kill Harlequin Magister, but bringing her to 0 means that with the AoE from Steppenwolf, I'll kill her. And that's what did happen. And Etrigan should kill everyone with the AoE. Or at least AoE Pew plus his first attack. So we should be, as I predicted, 2,800. It's the top 100. And I suppose that I want to reach 2,900 just to be sure. But we have Rolling Solon. Rolling Solon is another guy from my alliance, which we didn't expect him to fight for top 100. It took me by surprise. So let's see if we can showcase something. Nope, stupid Harlequin Magister means that we are not doing anything differently that we did before. When I say stupid Harlequin Magister, as a starting player, just farm this girl with the hammer as much as you can. She is one of the most annoying characters in the game, because that hammer down that she does on the start of the games means that she will taunt up and get evasion up on the start of the battle, meaning that it's difficult, as I will show here, to hit her. Yeah, as you see, you are missing. She will take Thermometer up and she will get to retaliate on you, and that's even something that it's horrible. But what is even more horrible is that she applies Enrage on your team, meaning that you are not able to play properly if you are enraged on turn 1, because you will give the control of your character to the computer that will do something strange, something, let's say, unexpected, and auto attack on a random target. As you can see, I didn't click on Etrigan. He just did attack on the wrong target, on the only target that he could at the moment. But that's it. And she's annoying as hell. Let's keep going on the one that we can kill. Stealing the death immunity from Superman means that I'm not able to survive that much against my opponent if he purges. And here we have the Blue Beetle is pretty niche, because its only purpose is to slaughter, and literally he slaughters them, the lanterns, which are the shield giving guys in this game. Beside that, he fills that role. So nope, it's not a failed one, but it's not that good. So let's attack. is uncommon in the PvP packs, which is one of the way you are getting your shards. So I reckon that you probably have 1,000 of his shards. It's in the PvP pack, Jess. It's uncommon in the PvP pack. So right now it's easier to obtain. Easy to a degree. Okay, so Adrian will go before Swamp Thing and after Superman. So I hope that I will be able to kill Swamp... Nope, I didn't. Kill Swamp Thing with Adrian. Nope, we didn't. What are your favorites? Now, Deathstroke is a beast. Or at least was a beast. Because he had to be... He was one of the most horrible character in the game. He went from being the worst character in the game, I suppose, to a bonkers one, because his skill set allowed him to get buffs when a friendly character died. Thus meaning that he will just... I will try and kill someone here. Nope, I'm out of luck. I was saying... his permanent buffs meant that he did get a lot of strengths up, speeds up, and awareness, which was a new skill that was created only for him. And right now he was nerfed to a point where his buff... oh, good job, Databayo. Or Brando. I don't know how to call you. As I said, right now he's yet to be nerfed to a point where his skills, his buffs are not longer permanent and last only 2 turns. But I will show him in a second. I will, if I am 60 points above, I will show it him with him. He is crazy good, at least for a starting player. And he was even crazier before. So I am 80, and there's half an hour, which should be enough even if I lose this one. So let's take... Okay, let's show this. Should be okay. What we do want here? Lobo. What do we use? Superman and Power Gun. Or let's make like this. Thank you, Darin, and welcome here. SB as he is Superboy or Shioben? So, first turn you want to taunt up because, you know, you will be purged by them. And then you want to start applying the taunt on Lobo. Because, as you can see, Lobo will start being attacked by everyone. You will taunt up then. And as soon as Lobo dies, I will just rack up some buff here. As soon as Lobo dies, my own Deathstroke will gain some buffs. Or probably Constantine will die. So let's apply some damage here. Some bleeds here. What we want to do here is just to end the immunity on this awareness as permanent and means that he cannot be damaged. And you will remove one of them each turn. So the turn order here is Lobo and then Superman. I want to taunt up on Superman. And then I will taunt up on Lobo. If I did the other order, I will probably end up wasting my taunt on Lobo. Now he died, and as you can see, he will rest up, do something, taunt up again, so he will have to be attacked. And you have those 6 strength up, 6 speed up, and more awareness. That means that this attack here will do a bunch of damage. It's 12k damage. Yeah, I know that's a tough matchup, but I just wanted to show the Deathstroke things. And he got even more. So with this, I will probably end up killing Swamp Thing. And Lobo, for every death, he will rest and apply bleeds on them, power up my Deathstroke right now. Right? And as you may have noticed, these are not permanent. But if they were permanent, you would have had a hell of a target here. Let's start killing them. I want them dead as soon as possible, so... So, as you can see, he did lose the taunt up, the buff up, because they last only 2 turns right now. They used to last forever. So, he was still a beast right now. But the issue is that right now, as you can see, they are just gone. So, let's try and start killing people here. And my Constantine is dead, which means that Deathstroke is gaining some buff. And let's start killing guys. So that's Deathstroke. He was a beast. He is no longer a beast, but as you can see, it does a lot of damage and give you the chance to play some strong character with some weaker one. They had to bring to the game some character. Yeah, Supsy is always there to rescue my teams. They had to introduce to the game this one that prevented, as you can see, he has the ability that when someone dies, they cannot get buffs. This means that if you kill their Lobo, Deathstroke won't get those buffs. And they introduce this kind of effects based on opponents that even spawned a completely new wording. Every kind of character like Deathstroke, which is based on on your own teammates that is compared to him. Jessica Cruz is a Deathstroke-like character. Constantine is a Deathstroke-like character. So is Grodd, Shioban, or whatever. All those guys that are based around you having to have some of your friends dying to get some benefit are called with him in mind. So here I know that I will waste my taunt up, but it's the only thing that I can do that doesn't have me triggering the evasion from Liquid Magister. And now I have the chance down that I will still miss. But at least I did kill her. The taunt up means that I will probably end up being able to kill POT with Hetrigan. I hope so. Yep. And in due time we should be able to apply healing immunity on Swamp Thing and kill him. If he doesn't kill Superman before that. So this is the time where we apply the healing immunity on Swamp Thing and we destroy him with Adrian. So Shioban, you really need her just L2 if you want to save your skills. I'm slacking about the discussion on Shioban because I was focused on the game. So let me check if I am, let's say, safe. I will go in there. 84. I lost 4 position. So let's keep playing. Give me one moment, Jess. I will talk about it in 20 minutes max. But you want top 5 characters. So let me answer, Jess, and I will talk about top 5 characters. You want the first skill that you want to take is the legendary 2, which should be the one that applies healing immunity and purge all the immunities on a target. The second one that you want to take is the number 3. I'm talking about Shioban. Is the number 3, which is the one that allows you to get. Yeah, sure. The number 3 is the one that it's able to give you the chance to use your 2 when someone applies a purge skill. You don't need to purge anything, you just use the skill and you will get to use the automatic attack. So please die. No, she didn't. Okay. As of the top whatever 3 or 5 characters, please let me know if you want to know at which level, because you know, for a beginner the best character are for sure guys like Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, Zatanna, Bane, Batman CC, Green Arrow, and Cyborg, and Cheetah. So those are 7 characters that you want to farm hard because they are awesome. and you can use them in every content of the game. Al Jordan will have you kill everything in the very... I have to risk it with a double hit here, or I will die on the next turn. I will die on the next turn. So let's see if Hadrian will close the deal, seal the deal, as it said. Yep. So Al Jordan is one of the best leader early on, and you will use him in the end game. It's easily attainable because he has so many nodes in the very first 3 chapters of the game, and he is a good guy. Green Arrow is another wonderful leader that you will farm easily in the first character in the game. Is one of the best red in the game. And Cheetah, again, easily farmed, one of the best character, even in the end game, and allows you to... Woohoo! I didn't even miss. Allows you to go crazy on a particular composition which is based on Blitz. She has one of the best skill in the game, which is Blood in the Air, that speeds up all your teams. So even if you have one character that is not on par with the rest of your teams, which is maybe you are your whole team at gear 10 and this character is at gear 8, you can use him because he will get a turn because of Cheetah. And those are the 3 leaders. Auto attack, it's not bad. It's that the AI sometimes play poorly, and because I am in a tier of the game where I want to, let's say, get to a particular reward, which is top 100, to get the shards of the Gorilla Grodd, which is the new character that you will be able to play tomorrow. I prefer not to use the auto because it will end up in a mess. Maybe we can... I usually have this kind of... Give me a second. I have this kind of background that we always troll about, which is this one. For science! And I usually do some crazy request from the watcher. And as you can see, so let's play on auto here against this one. This is a gear 10 guy. As you can go to your opponent, click on the face and view, and you will be able to see his guys. So as you can see, they are gear 10, gear 9, gear 10, gear 10. So my team is full gear 11, right? So it should be easy for me to destroy him, right? And I have the best team just to do that. Let's see what happens if we go on auto. I suppose that at least Deathstroke is going to kill one of my blues. It's for science, Darin. So as you can see, my Swamp Thing nearly risked to be killed by Deathstroke. And Swamp Thing even used the war skill in his kit. And see how many stacks is that Deathstroke gaining. It's a nightmare. So this was doable just because they are gear 10. and I will show you a gear 11 against the gear 11, and you will see that it will end up in a bloodbath. And because of the 3-star system, you want to lose so many characters as possible. Lose so many characters as less character as possible, because if you lose a character here, you will get 2 stars, gaining only 5 points, and so on. So if I lost some characters, it would have been an hindrance for me. So you did notice, oh, I did play this game before. I avoided attacking because attacking meant hitting the characters and missing against Harlequin Majester, right? So I will go in auto here, and you will probably see some of my guys getting punched by by them. No, they are just too weak. I was lucky, never mind. I was a slaughter. Okay, never mind. And the main point of beside the fact that AI will play poorly and do the wrong decision is that unless you have, I usually play in auto the gear event and the PvE because I overkill that with my guys. But the PvP is not something that you want to do in auto. Yeah, let's get some strong opponents. We are safe, right? Yes, we should be safe. We are 2000. Okay, we are 14 points. Let's go like this. Okay, let's get destroyed. The issue with autoplay, the main issue with autoplay, is that you are just watching a show. You are not even enjoying the game because you do nothing, and thus you let them decide what is happening, what will go on in the game. And if I want to watch a show, then I will just watch it on TV. I won't spend resources gearing up my characters or whatever to just watch them on auto. And that's the main reason I don't do that. Because it's the first symptom of the fact that I don't like to play the game. But you know, you can do that from time to time or in particular part of the game. Let's say in PvE or during the challenges or whatever. Because it's something that you know you get to do, and you don't enjoy grinding 10 times the same content for the gear. But when you do that in PvP, which is, let's say, the most important part of the game, if you just do that on auto, you lose the main point of the game. So I may end up winning this. Maybe. If my opponent Etrigan just doesn't snowball out of control in a couple of turns. I was lucky to stun him, or he would have killed me probably. So as you may see, I have lost 2 stars because of the autoplay. If I did play this on manual, I wouldn't even lost 1. Probably. I did win, but this cost me 2 stars. And I could have achieved 14 points for this game, which are, as you may notice, you will get the boards, and the opponent will have a score based on your team and their ranks and whatever. So as my guys are all skilled up, I usually end up getting a lot of 3-6 and a couple of 6-9. And the 8-14 are where I can get the most of my points. And wasting the points because the poor choices. Yeah, that's the stupid things. Okay, let's go crazy here. Where are you, my little friend? Come here. Come here. Oh shoot, I should have done Doomsday solo. Oh, let me lose this. Dr. Fate is good, way good. The issue is that he's not easily farmable. Thus, you don't have that many chance to get him up to a usable level. But he's crazy good. Choose one target, I will kill it. Choose. Yeah, just get him more and more. He's good. He's one of the best. The only issue that he has is that he's low, and thus you may end up not being able to use him before he gets killed. That's the only issue with him. But he does crazy damage, and he has a very nice kit where he can heal up his friends, his allies, with his ability to apply shields on them, and then he can get to a point where you you use his random attack. This is one way to get 3 stars against 3-6. You go just with Doomsday and crush them. Let's see if we can go against this other guy here. But I want Doomsday in a leadership position. The chance down from Batman Beyond will be something. I am safe. Please let me see if I'm safe. Yes, I'm safe. This has become a Doomsday stream. Where is that 50? Yeah, it will be hard. Sure. Do yourself. Let's kill Batman Beyond as soon as possible because of those agents down. I don't care about Jessica Cruz damage. To be honest, she will do nothing. And the Enrages from Swamp Thing will do nothing again because I will keep getting my buffs. This is the scary thing here. But at least I will keep getting my buffs, as I said. That means healing me. But One Beyond is the only big issue here. And I have to wait for the moment where he uses another skill than his first one, and I will be able to kill him. Because right now I will lose all those Itchens up. And I should be able to kill him. Those random procs. No, we still have time. A game isn't lost until I am licking the floor. Which may happen in a second, but you know, it has to happen. So this is something that you want to do. Let's do like this. Oh, fine. He did use his 3. So if I get another turn, this is the chance that I have here. So let's go here. We will rest up. This will take a little bit, but sooner or later we will eventually be able to kill Hedrigan and stack up some health. I don't want to kill Swamp Thing. So I have to play it slowly here because I want to rack up. So this is it. And boom! Doomsday did it! I even lost 1 star, I don't know why. Because this is how you play this game. I don't have any more energy. Oh, congrats! Let's see how many I got. Yoo-hoo! We got our 24 shards and we can start gearing him up. Jess, did you get 140? Yeah, that was an hell of a game. Shame is that you cannot record more than 30 seconds of clip because it would have been awesome. I will try and snip it and upload on the Doomsday Unleashed. So let's see the animation of the unlocks. Even that will kneel before Grodd. Yeah, sure. This is Zod's sign. So here, as you may have noticed, I didn't complete my quest because I was waiting for him to be unlocked. And thus we will start gearing him up. Level. Let's start like this. So what gear do we have here? Transmitter crown, radioactive meteorite, gorilla city troll. Oh, nice. Grodd quadrum. Nope. The spoon. The brain jar. Okay. So I think that I should be able to apply 6 more pieces of gear. It took a lot of patience not to complete the quest before. And you know what will happen right now, right? No, it will happen tomorrow. Because I'm missing those shards yet. Tomorrow you will have this nice guy here at Legendary 5. It will be my second. And the other one is Superman. And you know how much love and bot. So I have 5 pieces of gear on Grodd. Let's gear him up. And let's go back to another fight, I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And rank up. Yeah, I farmed those 157. I farmed 155 because I want this little guy here to L4, so I need 25 of those, and I want this little bad boy here to L5, so it's 100. And I know it's a complete waste of resources. But when you have someone like Doomsday, you cannot say no to him. So I don't have the energy, but let's buy it, just this one. Because I want to be able to do another one with Doomsday alone. And close the stream on this battle. So let's see if we can do this. We don't have it chance down, so we should be able to, let's say, go from there, like the previous one. It can be hard, because, you know, I have against 2 blues, which are good, and power girl, but we will see. So let's keep up the buff getting, and let's keep punching. Power girl. The agility is down, really hurt me. I should be able to kill Power Girl right now. So let's smack up. Those agility down really hurt. So let's try and kill. I won't be able to kill them all with this. I should be able to kill Arrow with the Devastator. It's hard. I need to. I don't have enough buff here. 8. 12, 13. So this should not stun. We have a chance to just get that. I think it will be our demise. Yes, Etrigan, yeah, it was not worth it. Again, those agilities down are a pain to withstand. So now we don't want to close it on a defeat, or we do. There's no point. I cannot get that. I cannot overcome that. Those purge with Black Adam, and the agility is down. I can try. Let's go. Let's go again. I have to try and yeah, legendary essence for a free-to-play player is the most important resource because you cannot do anything with that. The issue, as you can see, is that every time I get critted by them, I will lose some turn meter, and this means that they will go on, purging my buffs. And this gives me no chance in answering that. Green Arrow just took 3 turns before my 1 turn. If he doesn't attack twice, I can do this. And I think that I'm screwed. Yes. The only chance is if I stun him here. And I didn't. Nope. No, the issue with the blue is that Shazam is purging my buffs, and the leadership from Green Arrow is slowing me. So I cannot... Doomsday has the issues that he's slow, and is a momentum character that needs some turns to build up. And if you have some guys that keep critting on you, you will keep losing turns. Because the agility down will lower your armor, you will take more and more damage, and if you don't crit on the Doomquake, you will just die. So that's the issue, and that's the reason I'm not playing against this guy, because POT will just purge you. There's clearly no point in going there. But again, we had fun. We had a couple of solo Doomsday fights. And that's it for today. I will probably stream randomly in the next days if I am home and my girlfriend isn't asking for some time. If not, we will see you. I will see you in I think on Monday. Because on Sunday I will be at my parents, and I won't be able to stream from there. So again, thank you for being here today. It was not planned; it was a surprise stream. Thank you for sharing the time. seems that streaming on Twitch is allowing me to interact faster with you. The issue is that it's harder for me to get people outside of Twitch, because when you go on YouTube, you will search for some video and my content will be advertised in the sidebar because it's similar or it's tagged as similar or whatever, and there's no one that searches on Twitch because it's something that if you know, you will go there, and if you know about it, you will know because probably I'm here streaming or you are following some other guys that is streaming. So you need to have a fan base, let's call it, before you are able to interact quickly with the fan base. While on YouTube, you have some collateral search that end up suggesting you or stuff like that. So I think that YouTube has a higher visibility than Twitch, but Twitch seems more quick, more let's say, it will allow me to have some more entertaining content. So thank you for being here. And as for the tips, as I said, Chief, I'm that kind of guy that cannot stop talking and is always willing to provide help to the newcomers or the returning guys or whoever. I have so many friends that ask me daily about suggestion on games or other stuff. So I'm pretty easy to come by. You can find me on Discord or Reddit or even here by Jess is one of my real life friends because he knows. And again, you can poke me any way you want. I will answer your question. I'm Grodd on Discord or Gurthor on Reddit. As for the rest, see you in the next days. I will probably streams with a lower quality directly from the iPad when I'm traveling. And if not, see you in the next week. Bye bye, have a good night, and use your Grodd.